Here is a great strategy for you to use. I'll give you a couple actually. For when you say, let's say you're going to flip a house and you've got to change your exit strategy. Something's changing in the marketplace, something's changing with interest rates, inventory, industry leaves town, something happens which requires you to change your exit strategy on a flip. So one easy thing you can do is it's called a lease option, okay? It's similar to rent to own, but we do not advocate rent to own. Say rent to own, what that means is some portion of the rent that the renter is paying you goes towards the purchase price of the property, which means they have what's called equitable interest in the property, okay? And we don't, we don't want them to have that, because if they don't follow through, like they stop paying you, you can't just evict them. You have to foreclose on them because you've given them equitable rights into the property. They have ownership of the property because you took a portion of the rents. So we advocate is called a lease option, okay? What that means is you lease the property to them. It's a regular lease, regular rental agreement, but no portion of that rent goes towards the purchase price of the property, all right? Not one dime, okay? Because if they default on that lease, you can just evict them. What they do have to pay is a separate document. They have to pay for what's called an option document, an option fee, which is the option to buy the property at a future date, okay? So right now they're just renters, and a year later, when they've improved their credit, they paid you rent every month on time, you're the best creditor, you can say, yep, they paid the rent every month on time, proves their credit rating, maybe they can get a loan then, and then they can purchase the property for you at a predetermined price. The benefit to them is they lock into the price that was the price a year before, and of course, remember, values are going up. The benefit to you is you got somebody living in there for a year who's going to take care of it as if they actually was their own home because they're intending to actually buy it. So you can charge more rent, and also you end up with the property being maintained better. You can also set the price and not negotiate on that, okay? So lease option is a great strategy to sell a flip property if it's not selling on the open market the way you want it. You can rent it out, just do a straight rental. The problem with that is you probably remodeled it for a flip. And when you remodel for a flip, it's different than the way you remodel for a rental. So that would be a last ditch effort, okay? But that's one great option. Lease option for you is a lease option to sell your property, just postpone the actual purchase for the buyer for a year later. In the meantime, you get money coming in to cover your costs. Plus that option fee they paid you is non-refundable. It's not a deposit. They're paying for their right to buy the property at a future date. It's called an option fee, all right? And you get to keep that. Okay, I hope you like that one. Take care and God bless. We got lots more videos to show you. So hang on to your seats and we'll see you next time. Take care and God bless.